Good good morning. Today I am going to tell you about electrolytic cell and electrolysis. You have already studied about the electrochemical cells. In the electrochemical cells, anode is always negative and cathode is positive. But in the electrolytic cell, anode is positive and cathode is negative. In the electrolytic cell, external source of electricity is used and a electrolyte is taken either in a fused form or a dissolved electrolyte that is taken. Let me take one example for this. The two strips of copper are being taken. The anode is impure copper and the cathode is pure copper. There will be oxidation taking place at the anode. The copper will be converted in the form of copper ion and the reduction will be taking place at cathode. The copper ion will gain electron and that will be deposited at this strip. In this way, the copper can be purified well. The quantitative aspect of electricity that can be calculated from that of a Faraday's law. There are two laws. According to Faraday's first law, mass of any substance deposited is directly proportional to the quantity of electricity. W is proportional to Q. W is the mass of substance. Q is equal to I into T. I is current in ampere. Time T is time in second. If we take the sign of proportionality, W is equal to Z into I into T. If I is 1 ampere, T is 1 second, W is equal to Z. We know the charge on one electron is 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. The charge on 1 mole of electron is equal to 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 into 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 19. This comes out to be 96488 coulomb per mole. Approximately this is equal to 96500 coulomb per mole and this quantity is equal to 1 Faraday's. Now Q is equal to Nf. N is the number of electrons, F is the Faraday's of electricity. Now suppose I want to calculate the quantity of electricity for silver ion. The silver ion will gain 1 electron and will be converted in the form of silver. The Q will be equal to 1 into 96500 Faraday's. In the same manner, I can calculate for the copper ion, I can calculate for the aluminium ion. Then there is a Faraday's second law. When same quantity of electricity is passed through solution of different electrolyte connected in series, the mass of substance deposited is directly proportional to their equivalent mass. Now equivalent mass is equal to atomic mass divided by number of electron required to reduce cation. We can calculate quantity of electricity just by knowing the equivalent mass of each and every metal. This is very important topic. You go through notes, solve numerical, and if there is any problem, let me know.